Greetings and welcome back to the Fallen Enchantress, Legendary Heroes, my Kingdom of Altar playthrough. So I was just examining the map. I see a little bit of a border right here. I cannot tell right now if that is Ythril or Wildlands. And I was just following my caravans a little bit. Look like I'm pretty distant from whoever this is headed to. I think this is headed to Umber, perhaps. Down this way, my caravan has found Resolin. Yeah, I found Hagdusk, where she's building a Spear Maiden, but I haven't found her capital yet, but I have started to see where her area is. That is an outpost, I believe, right here, and that is an altar. I can't click on it because it's in the fog of war. Here they have an iron mine. If I go over this other road, this is the start of Gildan. Direfield Spearman is being built there. Unfalling Legion, a granary. My caravan is on its way to Syndrome, still hasn't made it there. So his capital is further on that way. We can see he's expanded quite a bit this way. Now I've got a pretty good choke point here at Tillin and here at Athica. I would like to be able to build here just to completely hold that pass, but there's no city sites nearby. I believe my next town or city is going to be up this way. Probably here. I think the 3-3 is a little bit more balanced than the 2-4, though I could build at the 2-4. I'm able to boost food enough where the 2 won't be too bad. That would put me closer to the gold. This would be another good city site, but like I said, I don't know if that's already somebody's border or not. And of course I have room for expansion up this way. Real good room for expansion up that way. But yeah, I believe this is going to end up being my next city site. Checking my towns, or cities. Athica is at its cap, but it is churning out soldiers. I need to get a group of hunters back, which it is now currently working on, and I need to get more defenses for some of these towns or cities. I keep intermingling the two. Yeah, city is the term for any of these. Town is the term for a specific one. This Avalan is a town. I think when it grows, it's the one that I'm going to build a settler at. Thailand is my enclave. It has already reached its cap. It could actually build a settler, but right now I want to keep building infrastructure. And Donara is currently building the Merchant Cross Bazaar, which should be done shortly. As soon as it is done, I can move Lord Relias back out. Now, I would eventually like to split these heroes up to have their own armies. After I get this pack of hunters built to just kind of keep an eye on the road, I'm probably going to go to building armies for these guys. Although Iriel can summon wisps to supplement himself. I believe I do have... Yeah, I'm getting 5 mana per turn. I do have sufficient mana for him to be able to summon a few more. These guys do have upkeep, if I recall. Yeah, if you go to Govern, and I go to Kingdom Report... Oh, no, yeah, Summon Wisp. It has a cost of 1. So every wisp I summon will have an upkeep. But I'm waiting for the cities to build much of anything. Now that I have cleared out a little bit there, I would like to take on these corpse spiders, but they're kind of nasty. My army is now considered medium. I might be able to handle them. Let me see if I can get them back in line of sight. I'll have to progress. That's right, I moved the extent of my movement. So let's go ahead and go to the next turn. And head back up this way. Actually, let's go around this way. I think those Ophidians, they're considered strong, where we're considered medium. I think those Ophidians might end up being a threat, but I would also like to clear out this these ogres. Actually, I might end up making this my next city site, and then this one. I mean, this is not the greatest city site, and it actually may end up blocking these areas. Maybe I build there before I build here and see which of these areas is eliminated. But yeah, I think this is the better choice for the next city, one of these two sites. But yeah, let's head back up this way. And that's as far as I got before running out of movement this time. Yeah, I basically got right back where I was. Next turn I can get a little further down the road. We did get one hunter complete here in Attica. We've got 3 more to churn out. I did need defenders for Thailand, but I don't have the research yet, do I? Have I designed? No, I have not yet gotten the research I need. Let's go back to magic. Yeah, I didn't finish charms. I went ahead and moved to get administration. Or I accidentally clicked administration was the problem. Yeah, instead of hitting cancel, I think I clicked done when I was looking at this earlier. Because I meant to finish charms and then enchantment. Or no, maybe I did prioritize administration so I could get the town hall. Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish administration before we go back to charms. But Attica has 3 defenders. Avalan has 2. Dinara has only 1. It needs a second defender, a sentinel. Yeah, I don't have a sentinel for Dinara right now. And I don't appear to be building one, so let us train a sentinel for Dinara. And let's actually have it churn out before we finish the hunters. Am I on my way back already? Yeah, Hagast was the capital I was headed for. So it's already on its way to return. Over this way, I've moved past Claridson. Okay, Goria Hediga is the capital of Gildar. That's where this one is headed. This one is headed over to Umber, looking for Syndrome. Alright, we're going to park here one space away from those elementals, because we are going to push up and see about clearing out that bloody clearing. and then see which of these areas we can sneak in and kind of clear out over here, or get that cobweb ruin. Avalan got its workshop. All it has left to build is the garden, and then it is on producing wealth. Has it actually not gotten a lumber yard? Let's have a look at Avalan. No, we haven't moved to the woods to get a lumber yard yet. So I probably should have been going this way to get to where I could do lumber. Where am I building that garden? Right here. Let's actually cancel that garden. And let us put the garden... Let's see, if we put the garden here, our next building could be here or here, allowing us to get into woods for a lumberyard finally. If we put it here, the same way, we'd need one extra building to push up to the forest. And actually, maybe we put the garden... Yeah, we'll put the garden here. And then our next building can be either straight down or to the left. Because you can't go diagonally like this, skipping to an area. I can go diagonally over here, or I can go to here. But until I have built in this square, I can't skip it and go straight to that square. Alright, I don't believe we can take the elementals. They will do way too much damage, even with us having a cave bear. This would be ugly, but I believe we could do it. The biggest threat here is the ogre. We do have healing, and we have a cave bear. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so I can get up here and get working on this Hergon. And these two are Hergon sows, so they're a little weaker. But yeah, these guys are all fairly tough. Now my wisp is kind of weak, but I don't mind losing it. I can resummon it. Let's move... Well, yeah, let's move back one. They're going for the wisp. Alright, we're going to finish this Hergon off. Or not. I'm going to pull up here. I can't heal. Crap. I'll finish off the Hergon. I believe I'm going to go straight for the ogre. And he is going to heal my bear. I don't mind losing the wisp. I don't want to lose the bear. Alright, let's start working. Can I get to here? No. I can step up to here and get prepared to go there. Get started on one of these sows. And I'm going to continue on the ogre. Almost got him. Oh, that was lucky that I dodged. I think I'm going to finish off the ogre. I still don't have the stamina to heal. There. Apart from the Wisp and the Cave Bear taking damage, we did pretty good in that one. And I can have the Wisp hang back in the next one until it's healed. We did extremely good in that fight, I think. Yeah, and I believe that's kind of like Giannis, so that should probably be pronounced Janisk instead of Janisk, like I had been pronouncing it. +1 stamina each time this unit is struck in battle. Immune to being knocked prone. Ah, here we go. More defense when defending. This one is spell resistance, but yeah, this one, I believe it leads to army bonuses. There we go. Army dodge. This one leads to army spell resist. And I believe I want to go this route. Although the recoil and stand firm is nice, but going this route makes him a lot better in defense, to where he's immune to criticals, can't be counterattacked, and is immune to the swarm bonus from being surrounded. So yeah, we're going to go with Defender, I believe. Now there's no lair to loot here, but what I can do is, since my faction cannot make use of ogre lairs, when I get this in my territory, yeah, your faction cannot build on this. When I get to my territory, I can remove this resource. I can't do it until it's in my territory, but let's head up. Oh, that is the extent of my movement. But we're going to head up toward that cobweb ruin. Can I heal outside of combat? I do not think so. I think that is only... I could cast regeneration on it. Fully heals the target unit's health each season. Nah, I don't think I want to waste on that. Alright, Thailand has a garden. Now, the next building to go up that way will be the workshop. And that will have the extent of my expansion for this town for now. No, I cannot. That's right. I cannot handle the Ravis Heritans at this time. But I can explore up this way and see what that border is. And I have to remember to keep an eye on the road to see if there are any wandering creatures in the vicinity. I wish your caravans were available to instantly click to, rather than you having to hunt them down. The next thing I need to do is clear out this road, although it looks like Gildar... Oh, they have Knights of Asak. It looks like Gildar is probably doing their best to keep this road a little clear. Yeah, I've already reached Goria Hedaga. And looks like I'm on the way back. As for my third caravan, it looks like it's returning. No, that is a caravan from that is a caravan from there that is moving to Syndrome. So we just passed along the road. Our caravans just passed along the road. Where are the caravans from Gildar? I wouldn't see them if they're in the shadow, so they may be already well on the way. Administration. Learning how to properly administer your cities will allow you to construct the town hall improvement to lower cost and maintain larger cities. It will also allow you to rush production. As much as her armies, ancient Antheros relied on its civil servants, its consuls, praetors, and bureaucrats, to maintain her vast empire. Rushing production is a valuable tool when your coffers are full and you need a unit or improvement quickly. Alright, now we can go back to magic to finish charms and get enchantments. And I want to get enchantments to have access to the mage's staff, the ice staff, and the incineration staff for units. We completed a sentinel in Athica. Now we can rush production. So to rush a hunter would cost me 160 Gildar about. I don't really want to rush these guys out because I kind of want to save my money. Is that? No, that's just a building. Alright, so we just completed this sentinel. This sentinel actually needs to be up here in Dinara. Where did my sentinel go? Oh, there he is. They booked along the road quite well. Now, I don't believe... Oh, you can. I could rush production for the Merchant Cross Bazaar. It's only got 4 days left, and that would cost me 166 Gildar. But there's no real reason to rush these. Nobody else can do them once you start building them. Only reason to rush it is because you want the bonuses now, but I don't want the bonuses that bad to wipe out my treasury. Let's have a quick peek at our... Yeah, there is another Ravenous Harridan along this path. That's going to be a problem. They're going to take a while before I can clear them out. Back over this way. Alright, the Brood Hunters I should probably be able to clear out, and these wolves. We still haven't found their town. It's got to be, well, it's going to be along the road. They do have some crag spawn right in their territory. Alright, we are going to push this way. And going along without fighting is slowly healing. My bear is already at full. Well, actually, he's down 2 hit points, but that'll be back next season. And I'm up to over half with the Wisp. Oh, and I can do more upgrades. So let's look at Athica. It has 3% unrest right now. But I should be able to upgrade... Oh, I never built a garden and a workshop here. The workshop would help out. Yeah, let's get a workshop going with this town. We'll build it... Actually, let's put the garden first. Right here. So we can put the workshop right there. And then we'll need one more building to get the crag completely in our territory. And we're also going to go ahead and tell it to build the town hall. That will reduce unrest. Now we're going to reorder this a little bit. I want the workshop coming out. Or, no, I guess I can wait on the garden and the workshop. No. I want to go ahead and get the garden out so I can get the workshop built. So we're going to delay getting the rest of our hunters for a little bit. Now, Avalan has 30% unrest. It definitely needs a town hall. This is the festival, I believe, is the upgrade of the inn. But we want the town hall first. And then the festival. And we also want to get the town hall here. As a matter of fact, we are going to push the town hall to be right after, right first. We want to get the town hall because that'll boost our overall abilities. And actually, we're going to turn out the workshop first to get more production to help with everything else. Now, there's a lot I can build here, but I'm going to have to wait until the Merchant Cross Bazaar is done because I do want to put 2 buildings over this way. Once I get this complete, I believe the workshop will be the second building I build. I'm going to build probably the market right next to it, and then the workshop. And after that, I'm going to upgrade my town hall and start expanding a little over this way, I believe. And I don't believe this town has a lumber yard either. So we'll probably put a garden over here. So that we can get a lumber yard going right there. Actually, let's keep the garden a little further away from the wolves, perhaps. Or better yet, get rid of that garden. Since that's along the road leading out of town, let's put the grocer over here. We'll put the lumber mill right there, and then we can put the garden back over here somewhere, near the capital. Like maybe right there. Or better yet, I believe what we're going to do here in Dinara is actually put the well right here. And then we can put like the garden and the grocer up this way. And we'll have the, yeah, that'll work out. Oh, what did I just build? The workshop. Undo that. Yeah, that's the problem with not being careful with where when you have that screen up. Alright. Everybody's moved on to the next day. Or next season. When I end turn, he's going to get into town. Lord Relias, I generally have little use for kinglings. I still hold out that you have enough sense to recognize the peril that the Craxus is putting us all in. Let us be aware of the threat and work to crush them. I will remember your warning, though I do not trust Ithril. We would like to offer you tribute. If it pleases you, would you be willing to get? We would even be willing to give you 72 guilder up front. I'm not going to demand tribute from them because it's going to push their relations down even more. And even though they're offering, it comes up as me demanding. Yeah, if I go to them and look at... Actually, this is the wrong screen. But yeah, it's because they're unfriendly that I can't get the agreement to know where their capital is. But if I go to govern and go to foreign relations and look at Ithril, you are weak. Well, so are you. They're impressed by me, but I am weak. Whatever. Yeah, they're pretty far away. But our relations are dropping on a regular basis. Though it looks like I have more positive modifier. Let's see, that's 6 in negative. 8, 9, 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, so our relations are going down. They're eventually going to go to war with me. Unless I can get rid of the "you are weak" by because their ambitions are starting to rise even though they're weak. Unless I can start getting my military up to where they don't consider me weak anymore. That looks like another wildland. Yes, we've got another wildland adjacent to us. And there's a silt scath. They are very strong, so we're going to go around this way and check and see where the entrance to that wildland is. Let's have a quick look at our... Yeah, we're almost back here with this caravan. And our one to Gildar. There's Syndrome. We finally located it. Way over here. But we'll let those caravans run for a while. We need to kind of secure the roads along the way so our caravans don't get destroyed. Oh, I haven't checked my northern caravan in a while, have I? It's already on its way back. It went to Tantacrete. Oh! This is Gildan. That was Craxus that I was passing through. Yeah, the Craxus was the one I mistook for Gildan earlier. So there's Tantacrete. They're not too far up from us. But yes, this is Craxus. I should have known from the spider, but the coloration looked more like Gildan in the name. It's more yellow than orange. This is actually a brighter shade than Gildan. But yeah, this is Gildan. I had the two confused for a second there. Your settlement has grown a level. Now I can choose to be an archivist and increase the research the city provides when it is producing research. That gives a 50% bonus to research when producing research. Oracle gives it an extra essence. Or Scroll Scribe, which increases city research by a flat 20% and allows me to make scrolls that are available to my champions to purchase. Now, this city already has 4 essence. Adding Oracle would make it 5 essence. Now, there are a lot of things that are based on essence that is useful. But I actually think, where's my research? My research would go up 3 points. Just about 3 points if I went with the Scroll Scribe, and it would make the scrolls available to my champions. And I think that's the way to go here, is to create the Scroll Scribe. It already had 4 essence, but yeah, this is one of the few ways to improve the essence of a place. And I think it's pretty good with the 4 essence already. So we're going with the Scroll Scribe. Scroll Scribe increases research by 20%. Let's see. Increases city research and makes scrolls that are available to your champions to purchase. Yeah, pretty much says the same thing in both areas. Now, I'll have to be in the borders of this town to be able to purchase the scrolls. The Merchant Cross Bazaar should be done in 1 turn. I think I can leave the town without it dropping. Let's see. Let's go over here real quick. Yeah, it's still 1 turn. So I can get Lord Relias to start moving around again. Let's hit shop here. We have the Blizzard Scroll. does cold damage to all units within a 2-tile radius, and the air elemental scroll that allows you to summon an air elemental in tactical combat. These air elementals will go away at the end of the combat. So we've got the blizzard and the air elemental scroll available now. And I think I'm actually going to... Ooh, what was that? An air shrill. Just a single solitary air shrill? Let's head down this way. And clear this one out. Yeah, it has no defense and a weaker attack. I should be able to handle an air shrill. It's a little faster than me, but Lord Relias is pretty tough. Especially when he one-shots his opponent right off the bat. Got a little bit of experience out of it. And that's the extent of his movement. But yeah, I can start putting together an army for him and have him start venturing forth. As a matter of fact, I could take the current town guard here along with me, the Alterans and the Sentinels, or wait until I get a few more hunters churned out and take them. But yeah, I can start moving around with him to see about clearing out some of these areas along here. Although there is that Banshee down there I have to worry about. Over this way, corpse spiders. I believe we can handle corpse spiders. I mean, they do a lot of damage, but I believe we can handle them. And they're being churned out from this desecrated cemetery, I believe. Under the great leadership of forward thinking of Lord Relias, the Kingdom of Alter has now built the Merchant Cross Bazaar. No other Merchant Cross Bazaar can be built in the world of Elemental. Alright, this town has grown. Guild Grocer improves hit points of all my units by 5%. The slums increase the growth rate of your city at the cost of unrest. I really don't see the point in slums, honestly. Guild Grocer or Guild Warehouse are usually the ones I go for, but the Guild Warehouse is kind of hit or miss. I mean, it just improves your Guildar when you're producing wealth. The Guild Grocer is pretty much the go-to at this level. Improves the health and well-being of the people. They'll provide a global hit point bonus for all the nation's units. The more towns you have with Guild Grocer, the more this stacks. So like 2 of these is now a 10% boost to all my units. And it just keeps stacking. That's the reason it's okay to spam towns. If you can get up to at least level 3, it's doing something for you, you know. So Avalan is going to need another town watch. So let's go ahead and go to train and say train another town watch when you're done with everything else. Thailand has a workshop completed. We're pretty much building everything. Got everything queued up there. Now, as soon as it finishes the herbalist, it will get this in my borders. And Dinara finished the Merchant Cross Bazaar. So over here I have it working on a well. After it gets the well, I'm going to get the lumber mill. And over this way, I'm going to put a market right there near the Merchant Cross Bazaar. After I get this market, I'm going to put a workshop on the other side there. That will get the clay quarry finally within my borders. Now, I don't really need to park in Athica for the to reduce its unrest. It's pretty low. I'm going to head up here toward Avalon and see about reducing the unrest in Avalon. Yeah, now its unrest is down to 5%. It should finish these constructions a little faster. And I could start splitting up this group and send like the Bear and Yanisk back to down here and just have this guy have some wisps with him. There's a cave bear over that way. Let's go ahead and take on this corpse spider army. There's only 2 of them. I believe we can take them. Oh. I am glad they did not go after Giannis. Alright, the cave bear needs to finish this one off. They have a counterattack and a poison. Alright, 1 down. I need to heal. I actually need to use the Wellspring Scroll and heal everybody a little. We lost the Wisp. Alright, you webbed him so he can't move. He's not the threat, my friend. So the Wisp was killed. We took a significant amount of damage, but now the poison is stopped. Now that battle is over, I don't have to worry about the poison. It's not going to kill me now. But that was really close for Giannis. But we did manage to take them out. That was brutal. Let's go ahead and resummon a Wisp. And Giannis is down about half. I think we can still take the cave bear next season. But that was a little rough. Charms. Conduct this research to follow Ariog's path and learn to channel the latent magical energy of the world so it can be put to use by your craftsmen. Keep in mind your units can have up to 4 accessories at a time. Choose them wisely. So, this is a new type of armor that makes, it's great for some pilgrim type scouts, gives them a good dodge. And the monk staff also gives them a counterattack and a bonus to dodge. But you have these are your 4 charms that come up: the Ring of Embers, Ring of the Glacier, Ring of Life, and Belt of Precognition. And we're going straight into enchantment so we can put together a defender for our enclaves. Oh, this place looks... Vetrar, Guardian of the World's End. Okay, I already see the person you have to kill for this Wildlands. Vetrar, Guardian of the World's End. Threat level epic. Yeah, it's a level 20 elemental. Okay, we'll be, I think I might step here just to get the area unlocked, if you can walk over these frozen rivers. Some of these, most of the time you can walk over rivers, but some of these in the wildland areas are impassable. Yeah, I think we'll step up there to get the unlock for this place, and then run away. We'll bravely turn our tail and flee. Alright, construction is completed on Athika's garden. So now we can build our workshop right here. And that's actually going to be moved up to the front because that will make everything else faster. Oops, it moved the wrong thing. And after we get the garden, we actually need to move... We must already have a lumber mill here. Yeah, I believe the lumber mill was right around here. Yeah, there it is. I thought that was a building under construction. So yeah, after we get the workshop, it will go back to churning out the units for us. Non-aggression pact with Yithril and trade treaty with Yithril has expired. They're now hostile, so let's see if they're willing to renew these. I doubt it. No. So yeah, now they are not willing to have deals with us. Our relations are just going to sour. But they're weaker than us right now, so that's not a big threat. And I have no further buildings I can build at this point. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Go back to produce wealth. Yeah, it looks like I messed up and spread out the buildings. I didn't realize that one was under construction there while this one was under construction over here. I must have accidentally clicked and caused that. Let's see, what building is that? I believe that's a grocer? No. Well, I can end up relocating something. Like, let's see. What are you... That's going to be the town hall. This... Is that the study? Wait, I've got two buildings under construction here. What are they? I have the town hall and the festival. Those are the upgrades of the inn and the other. That's the grocer, that's the market, or the other way around. I think that's the market, that's the grocer. What is that building? That might be the workshop right there. I think I can relocate the workshop. So let's go to the town. Where is workshop? Let's remove the workshop. Yeah, that cleared out the workshop from right there. So now we can build a workshop over here, which will enable us to get a lumber yard down there. Now, what is that building? It's grain. But yeah, that cleared out this spot over here. We can eventually put another building over there, but now we can start working toward the forest, which is something I should have done in the first place, is dedicated in one direction toward a forest. All right, let's, can we move there or there? No. Yeah, we can't cross over that frozen river. We can cross over this area, but here where the river is, yeah, we can cross over there and there. Why is it not letting us go straight up? These two areas are impassable. But he is wandering out of his wildlands, so we are just going to run. Because we cannot handle that guy right now. Oh, he's following us. I believe we might be able to handle this corpse spider army, though, as you saw, corpse spiders are pretty nasty. Do I have any spells that could help us out? I could put evade on all of us. Courage would give us spell resistance and hit points. Yeah, evade is 10 mana. I've got plenty of mana. Let us cast evade on the bear. Cast evade on Yonisk. cast Evade on the Wisp. That way we have a little bit better evasion. How much better? Let's see what our dodge is now. 6. So it was, yeah, we have no air shards, so we're just getting the base 6. So yeah, we've got a little bit better evasion. We might be able to handle that group. And Dinara completed its will. So now I should be able to build a logging camp. Let's put it up here. And we actually, let's see, we're building a market over there. Let's get the logging camp completed. It will help with production. And then after we get this market, we're going to get the workshop, and that should really help. But in the interim, I can go ahead and queue up some other things. We're going to put a grocer right here along the road. And we can actually put the garden right back here behind it. And then we need to upgrade the town hall and the inn. Now let's reorganize a little bit. We want the town hall to actually be upgraded down this way. So we're building the logging camp. We're going to get started on the, we're going to do the market. Although I think they will actually, yeah, we'll actually complete this first. We'll go ahead and upgrade the town hall after we get the logging camp. Then we'll do the market. And then after we complete the market, we'll go ahead and get the workshop up and running. Attica has completed its workshop. That puts me one building away from having the Crystal Quarry in my territory. Now that we've got the workshop, it really didn't make a difference on the hunters. They were for a season anyway. I can push forward this town hall upgrade, even though it's not that critical. I think we only have 3 unrest. Yeah. Let's actually move it back to after. Come on, let me drag it. Thank you. Move it back here until after we've gotten the hunters and the town watch. Where'd that hunter go? That hunter got moved all the way to the back. There we go. 3 hunters. Let's actually churn out the town watch first so we can send it up to the town. Yeah, this town. Why am I not seeing... Done. There, now I'm seeing that. All right, this town will get its 2nd town watch. It's level 3. This town has all of its defenders. This town, I still need to finish enchantment to create its defenders. And this town is going to need another town watch fairly soon. Its growth is kind of slow, so it'll be a while before it needs it, but it's getting up there in population. All right, let's go ahead and pop over here to get this corner. And I believe we are going to take on these corpse spiders. It'll be an ugly fight. We both have a 48 attack. I have a 10 defense. They have a 9. They do have counterattack, so maybe we bypass these corpse spiders for now and wait until we get the hunters, because the hunters are immune to counterattack. I can get the hunters to take out 1 or 2 of these and then finish them off with the hero's army. So maybe we pull back and clear out something down south of us at this point. Perhaps that great wolf den. That was another ravenous harridan, I believe, and that is where the banshee is. That has an ogre, 2 young ogres, and a Hergon. Brood hunters might be feasible. And of course there are these lone brood hunters that are running around we can XP off of. But yeah, I think we need to pull back and patrol the roads to the south. As much as I would like to build a town there, those corpse spiders are pretty nasty. I don't believe I have any global spells that will help me. No. We do need to expand so that we get more bonuses from like towns and things. I do need to explore over this way as well. But yeah, starting out, the big threat here is going to be the environment is pretty much keeping me pinned in a little bit. And it didn't help that we started wedged between a couple of wildlands. I still don't know why that Titan is wandering out of his wildland. That's actually kind of scary. It is time to pay for your continued existence. A gift of 15 plus a seasonal delivery of payment should suffice. I am not paying tribute. No. You're at war with 2 people right now. I am not worried about you. Alright, Dinara completed its logging camp. That means, let's see, what is it up next? The town hall upgrade, followed by the market. Yeah. Now that does mean my military is behind. A lot of them are perceiving me as weak. I need to start getting some units turned out. I'd really like to have another... see, I have meditation on there. I can swap that out for something else. Let's see. Now that I have another place giving me more mana, this is only giving me 2 per turn. Yeah, let's dispel that. We're giving Aura of Grace to units that are turned out here. We need another buff to them. Vitality gives them more hit points. Heart of Fire gives them a fire attack. I guess we'll go with Aura of Vitality for now. Well, actually, we're about to upgrade how much unrest we're removing. Let's give them Heart of Fire. That gives them a fire attack. Yeah. So that means units turned out here will do a little bit of fire damage in addition to the regular damage, which is pretty good. That means I will have units that can at least do something to the Banshee, even if it's only a point a turn. I can get a whole bunch of them piled on it and probably take out that Banshee. Although once I complete enchantment, I will have units that can obliterate the Banshee. Alright, let's go past. And I still don't think that's going to get me past. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to end up adjacent from there. Let's see, 1, 2. I needed to be here. Yeah, to be able to really get past. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to try and go over this way and see if there's anything wandering around over here near the road. Looks like Gildar's expanding our direction. See if there's anything over here near the road and head back down that way. Because we do need to get toward the south because that is where Kraxus is and potentially a threat. I'm kind of hoping these creatures milling about here soften up anything in the way of an army he sends. We do get line of sight down here. Now here's one thing. When you go to war with a AI, they tend to create a stack of doom and try and go back your way. They leave this area almost completely undefended. You can wreak havoc by having like one missionary or scout back in their area, constantly raising their areas. You will be taking over any outposts they have, taking control of them. You can burn them to the ground. But you can basically run around in their back area, crippling their resources because they'll leave the crap undefended. So the AI is not the threat in this game. Even if they do send a pretty big army your way, you can usually whittle it down or deal with it. You know what? Screw it. We'll run past them. If they attack us, we'll defend. Lord Relias, I generally have little use for kinglings. I still hold out that you have enough sense to recognize the peril that Craxus is putting us all in. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind, Imperial. My spies have visited Athica. Impressive. I look forward to adding it to my realm. What the hell? You're supposed to be my friend. You're impressed by me. We're close. Oh, you're greedy. That's why. Yeah, Umber is still impressed by me. Craxus thinks we're weak, so we're going to start losing relations with them. Our non-aggression pact with Umber has expired. Let's go ahead and renew that. Yeah, they want a non-aggression pact. Yeah, the corpse spiders didn't bother me. I might be able to handle them. I would feel better with the actual Sovereign with me. Because if we had both Giannis and Relias in here, I think we could make short work of them. And he's just over here. Yeah, I think it's about time to start churning out armies for my heroes. I do want to get these town watches. I tend to focus on economic improvements in any strategic game I play because in the long run they are the best investment. Alright, Thailand completed its town hall. I just heard somebody cast an enchantment off screen. Ah! I see what you cast. Alright, so the town watch is done in Athica. This town watch is due for Avalan, I believe it was. No. Yes. Yeah, that town watch was due for Avalan. I'm close to needing a town watch over here, but I want to churn out some more hunters first. I think we could actually take Lord Relias down here. Select Lord Relias, and I believe it's shift-click to grab these 2 Altarian guards. We'll train more for here. And this 1 hunter. Now I have an army of 4. And we will start moving out this way to explore down this way. Yeah, there's that Banshee. I don't want to end up near that Banshee. And I would end up right adjacent to it, so we will stop here. But we're going to look at clearing out some things from this area just to XP up a little bit, us and the troops. And after I finish these 4 hunters, We are also going to train 2 more Altarian guards. And I guess we will leave this group the way it is for now. Thailand had completed its town hall. It is now working on the herbalist. And then it just has the crystal quarry, I believe. Yes. And after it gets that crystal quarry, before I go to producing research, I could actually train a pioneer here. As a matter of fact, since I'm close to cap, let's go ahead and queue one up so that we will grow up and increase. Now, some of these places, I believe, are building, the festival. That boosts the food in this town. I thought I had at least one that was building, the grocer. That boosts the food for everybody. So that might end up, I only need 20 more population here. My food level, or grain level, is 4. So 5 extra food per grain would be enough to give this a level 4. So as soon as Dinara finishes its grocer, Athica can grow to the next level. But it still has a ways to go before it gets up there. And I don't believe anybody else is at a close threshold. This one is about to hit level 3 anyway. And this one can already hit level 4. What is the cap on this one's pop? 112. Yeah, it's a good distance away. But when I get like the festival and everything built here, it might be pushed up to where it could get to level 4. Where did that troll go? Well, we'll just pick on the brood hunter. Let's go here. We'll send our troops forward. I could rush. This is only one guy. Yeah, let's rush and get some damage going here. I can rush. And I could probably rush with these guys and make it. Let's see. Yeah. And this group can rush to him. Now that skipped our adjacent turn, so he's going to get to go before I get to go again, basically. And now we're back to moving around. Yeah, he did a little bit of damage to my hunter, but in the end we got him. That was a little bit of experience to everybody. I've still got some movement. What's down here? Troll warriors. There's that lone troll. I'd like to get it. Alright, I'm out of movement. Yanusk is on his way. I'm actually going to move him over here to kind of watch that town, I guess. Let's see, how far can I get? I'll get to the pass. Air Elemental's army is coming up behind me. We have an Air Elemental that is strong and 2 Crow Demons. These guys are kind of nasty because they can teleport. This army is considered medium, but I think we can actually take them. I don't believe the Air Elemental... Yeah, they have no defense. They're immune to lightning and immune to poison. They have a high dodge. They can't be counterattacked. and they can't be knocked prone. But I think they don't really have any defense. I believe we can power them down when we get to them. They do some damage, though. But let's do it. They're listed as strong, but I still think we can take them. Especially when we start this close. I think the crow demons are the bigger threat. Because we can take them out pretty quickly. Yeah, these guys do some damage. I don't mind losing the hunter, honestly. I am going to stay right where I am and smack this guy. And I think this guy's going to move up here and take out that one. I will move over here and work on the elemental. Yeah, they took out my hunter. That's fine. They did a little bit of damage there. I'm going to keep working on this elemental. Yeah, they're fast. That's another thing. I did a bash, but he's immune to being knocked prone. Yep, they managed to take out another Altarian guard. Let's finish him off. Alright, so I did get a level for him and the Altarian guard that survived. That was worth a lot of experience, and I think that was worth the sacrifice of the units. I can churn out more. We're going with more accuracy. We're going to keep pushing up the leadership line. And we're going to pull back. All the way to town. Now we need to train 2 more Altarian guards and another hunter to replace the one we lost. I think Giannis will be the one to go down here going after that troll. I think it's right about here we need to start cutting cross country. And just kind of get down here and see if we can't get that lone troll. Avalan completed its town hall. Now it's got a festival and a workshop. Let's move the workshop up. And after we get the workshop, we should be able to queue up a logging camp. And that should also help our production in this town. Alright, Donara has completed its town hall. Now it is working on the market, which will allow me to build the workshop. And that's the order I want to do things. But it has been another 5 years. We've lost some units in battle over here. We have encountered another wildlands and a titan roaming around. And it looks like Kraxus is gearing up for war. So we need to really start beefing up our military. I would like to find another really good spot for a fortress. So that I could have... And it needs one more essence than that. But there is a place down here that is a potential site. So yeah, I need to explore down this way and see if I can find another good spot for a fortress. So I can have at least 2 places churning out units. It would have been nice if I had a spot right around here I could build a fortress. Yeah, I need at least 2 fortresses to support my current empire. Eventually I'd like to have 3 or 4. And it's really better to have them at decent choke points, honestly. But it has been another 5 years, so we will call this an episode. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time.